2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. His guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys officially in playoff tune-up mode. They have already locked up that top seed in the AFC. First play is to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that top.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Finds Mims. Escapes a defender. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll throw to start the drive. Forced out to his right. Mims with the grab. There he goes again. To the 10. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos blowing them out in this opening quarter. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are all all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos ballooning the first half lead even further. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're...
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Go! Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And it's completed right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught, nice gain left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah,
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 6 ready.
They'll come out throwing. Cut by Sutton. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10.
these QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. Jukes away from one. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensive.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Go! Check go!
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Complete to Mims. There he goes, right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. As he nabs another touchdown, bro. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes out to the left. Pass taken in by Sutton. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead on the final. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Working on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
15 yards.
And how about this? A 600-yard game, Brock. You know firsthand, you got to be close to perfect to even flirt with 500. And he's been that and then some. He's reached a mark that no quarterback has gotten to before. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Again, he's got room. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Set Buffalo 18. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
He's going to throw it. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes it. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Mustang 19. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk. Set up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right.
Let's go.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
19. Panther 60. Panther.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.